The disturbing true story of Rodney Alcala, the fugitive filmmaker.
Imagine a killer hiding in plain sight. A man who charmed his way onto a national TV game show while secretly leading a double life of horror. His name was Rodney Alcala, a talented photographer, an aspiring filmmaker, and one of the most prolific serial killers in history. But what made Alcala even more terrifying? He was a master manipulator, a fugitive hiding behind a lens, capturing his victims' final moments before taking their lives.
We had bodies turning up, women and young girls, strangled, posed. But there was no clear pattern. Then we got a break, a survivor.
One woman survived to tell her story, and her description matched a man already on law enforcement's radar, Rodney Alcala.
Early forensic technology had its limitations, but DNA testing was advancing and we had crucial evidence: semen, hair, and fingerprints. The problem? Alcala was a ghost, slipping through the cracks.
Before authorities could close in, Alcala vanished, reinventing himself under a new name, starting a fresh life across the country.
We thought we had our guy multiple times. One suspect was a jilted ex-boyfriend. Another was a local drifter. Each time we closed in, the evidence fell apart. Meanwhile, the real monster was getting bolder.
In 1978, Alcala took his deception to the national stage, appearing as a contestant on The Dating Game. His charm won him a date, but his chosen bachelorette later described him as creepy and refused to go out with him.
That's him. That's the man who attacked me.
The evidence was overwhelming, and when DNA testing finally caught up with his crimes, Alcala's reign of terror was fully exposed. Rodney Alcala was convicted of 5 murders, but authorities suspect the true number of his victims is much higher, possibly over 100. His collection of photographs remains a chilling reminder of those still unidentified. The fugitive filmmaker had spent decades playing the director of his own twisted story. But in the end, justice caught up with him. The question remains, how many stories ended before they had a chance to begin?